Hello, my sweet potatoes. So today I'm going to do a look that is the look in 20 minutes. So I'm basically having you guys do a get ready with me that for me to go nowhere. So I'm starting right away. I'm diving in right now. We only have 20 minutes. I did already put on a primer, the Smashbox Photo Finish primer, the Smooth and Blur one. It's the original. I've used it for years and I've never had a problem with it with all my clients. And thank you for everyone who is joining in. So I'm just using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in color Y245. It is something I've used for years, and it's the makeup that I use on a lot of my clients when you see them in a photo shoot. So I am also now taking my MAC dual fiber brush. It is number 130, and I'm just buffering it out. I'm starting from probably my cheeks because that's one of the more pigmented areas of my face. Now I'm bringing it up to the nose here. And I'm just buffering it, as you can see. Little circles here and there. If you guys can see. I am buffering that out, and it's such a nice finish. It's just like a nice airbrushy finish. Now, with the foundation that I'm using, the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, I know that it is on the lighter side. The thing is, it's buildable, so you can, and the dual fiber brush is really good for that because it's such a light airbrushy finish that when you do put like a couple layers on, it's actually still very soft and lightweight feeling. Now when it comes to my base foundation, it's definitely the longest step in my getting ready if I want to do a really good job with that. So now you need to know the areas of your face, which areas are, if you are going to use foundation, it's important to know which areas are maybe sometimes more pigmented than other areas. For example, my nose, if I just eat spicy food, it goes red. I don't even need any alcohol for it to go red. It just does. So, and I'm bringing some of it into the corners, the inner corners of my eyes. Don't forget, I brought it up a little bit up here. I'm going to go on with another color a little bit later on. I can get away with that. It depends how dark of under eyes you have, but depending on how dark they are under your eyes, then I would recommend using a different color altogether and then working your base foundation on top and blending it all in. But you'll see what I'm about to do now. So now we can't forget the bottom of, just to bring it down. Now I did self-tan today, so I'm a little bit smokier than usual, but I do want you guys to see I am bringing it down. And the thing is, I haven't rinsed off after my self-tan, which I'm going to do tonight, so my skin is usually lighter. Oh, okay. I do love this brush. There has been a little bit of fallout in terms of the little bristles, but you just wipe it away. It's all good in the head. So I'm gonna do how does that look? I'm gonna also do a little concealer, little spots, just to cover up the spots here and there. We all have blemishes, especially in this time in the world. It's a stressful time for a lot of people, and stress is not good for your skin, and breakouts do happen, so it's good to pay attention to that. You guys, we're doing actually pretty good timing. We might even be able to do a full look in less than 20 minutes. This is the look that I give my clients. If you don't know that for reference, you can go on my Instagram. It's at Voila Lounge. Oh, see, there's another little bristle from that brush. Just have to pay attention to that. Now, I also get a little bit rosy just around the nose as well, just around the nostrils here. So I'm not bringing it directly into the crease because that causes what I call makeup wrinkles. And makeup wrinkles is just foundation that sinks into fine lines and creases and pores. So you don't want that. So I'm just tapping it out. I'm just doing tap tap. You guys don't need a lot of fancy tools. And right here. I am so excited to powder my face because it is looking shiny in this light. Holy. Okay, so I'm taking, this is a lot of the products that I use in my makeup kit. This is Ben Nye for like big fancy photo shoots. This is Ben Nye Buff. It's a luxury powder. It's a loose powder. And as you can see, I just use the back of my hand. You guys don't need no fancy tools. I'm telling you. It's all good. Okay. Oh, you guys can already see like the shine control that just did. That shine control though. So normally I would powder after I do my under eye makeup, my under eye foundation, which I'm gonna do now, but I was just really bothered by that shine. So you guys will see. We'll see what that looks like. So I'm going to do that now with my concealer. So this is the MAC Studio Fix 24 Hours. It's a little bit thicker than the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, but I do like this self-applicator. And I'm just gonna blend all that out right now. So we're gonna be, another little bristle, doing, now I'm bringing it up here. I'm bringing it up kind of in a triangle right now. So you guys can see, do. It's never going to be like a windshield wiper right here, because that's how we start to look like Trump. And that would be the worst reason of all. So we're not gonna do that. There we go. Very brightening. Oh, I love this stuff. Oh, I love this stuff. Now I'm doing the ridge of my nose, as you guys can see. The ridge of my nose gets so red. It gets so red. So I'm bringing that there. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit more powder on my forehead just because I can see that it is still shining bright like a diamond. And, you know, shiny foreheads aren't always the coolest thing in the world. So we're going to add just a little bit of extra powder, and that should mattify it out nicely. If you guys are interested in a palette, the one that I keep in my kit right now is Studio Fix by MAC. This is, there's 6 colors in here. This one is the taupiest, and that's best if you're fair like myself. If we use like a warmer color for contouring, then it turns out to be a little bit more on the kind of orangey side. And you know, us white people, just orange isn't cute on the face when you're trying to not look pale. I'd rather look pale than look orange. So I'm using my own personal MAC duo colors for my contour and my blush right now. And you guys are going to be able to see that E that I'm doing for my contour. Now, this is why I keep things simple. This is one example. In my own, I have a million brushes in front of me. If y'all could see this, it would be hilarious. I often grab one brush because I'm just in that habit. I started this when I was very young, and I end up using one half for contour and the other half for blush, as you can see. You guys don't need a lot. It's not about It's just about technique and figuring out what you can do with what you have. And that's how I learned. I was so young when I started this. I didn't have any tools. So I had to get creative. And I, to this day, doesn't matter how many brushes I have in front of me, I will still reach for that. I'll just forget all the brushes I have and use my fingers, or one brush, or least amount of tools possible. So you guys can see the E that I have. I'm also bringing it down quite a bit, just with the shape that I have of my neck. I don't have a super chiseled jaw, which I wish I did, but you know what? This is how we fake it. And I also have chubbier cheeks, so I want to make it darker right here as well. And like not just right here, but down here as well, and below here to add some definition. So I'm gonna lightly fluff it down here. And I'm gonna be even more intense down here. And I will just use the residual of whatever's on me. Oh my gosh, you guys, my self-tan. It looks better after one rinse. Let me just tell you that. Saint Tropez, you guys. It's helped. It's been a friend of mine. There we go. Get rid of that glistening forehead. Why not? So it's like a painting. It's really like a painting. If you guys have any experience with that, what you want to go in, you'll shade darker. What you want to pop out, you will want to brighten. And now I will often do blending of my contour with my foundation brush, whatever is residual on my foundation brush. You don't even need to do another dip into your foundation. It's just there. Now I'm going to take that palette and I'm going to do that triangle again that I explained earlier. Once I find the appropriate brush. Here we go. Oh, here it is. Okay. Now, can you guys see that? The difference? This is how you fake a nose job. This is how you fake a nose job. There we go. See that difference? There's the full sunken line right here that you guys can see. But can you see it on that side? No. This is everything. It's the triangle. You guys can see the three corners, the three edges. I fully just gave myself a nose job. Holy. Look how much slimmer that looks. The triangle is life-changing. And once you learn that, there's just no going back. And I'm just adding a little bit of extra powder on my forehead. There we go. Okay, you guys, we have 6 more minutes to do everything else. So I'm going to do my eyebrows, and then I'm going to do my eyes and mascara, and we will be done after that. Okay, so I'm taking my Senna palette. It's probably the best pigmented eyebrow powder I've ever had, and I found them in New York when I was there 2013. And I was at a makeup trade show. They're a smaller company, but man, are they famous for their eyebrow palettes. And I still have their palette and I adore it, and I always recommend it to people. Now, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. We all know that. We've all seen it, and it's a thing, and that's okay. So it's all about filling in one eyebrow to look like the other. So this eyebrow is higher up than this eyebrow. You guys can see that, undoubtedly, of course. So when I start to fill this one in, I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna put more product right here, and I'm putting more product below, and then up top, just to help balance that out. You guys can see, I'm just concentrating a little bit more there. And I'm taking a lighter shade, and I'm using it in the front right here. Oops. So I went a little bit cray-cray by accident. That's okay. I just took my little concealer brush where I was doing all the concealer dots earlier and just putting it right here. Okay. See? And now I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to fill it in like so. So there's more hair right here, just past the arch. So I'm going to try and even that out and put more hair right there. More fake hair, more powder hair. And yes, you guys can see I'm doing that. You guys can totally see how I just evened that out. Isn't that amazing? They're a little bit darker than I normally do, to be honest. I don't usually dive into my makeup kit to do my own eyebrows. I usually try and save that for my clients. But I wanted to show you what I do use for my clients. Again, my Instagram is at Voila Lounge if you haven't seen any of those pictures, but I do have a very consistent style, which is very soft glam, very everyday, it's good if you want to be an influencer or you just want to have some everyday, or just need a pick-me-up right now, you guys. We're in a weird place in the world at the moment. But here we go. We got our eyebrows on. Now we need to do our freaking eyeshadow, which is going to happen as soon as I find my eyeshadow primer, which is around here somewhere. Here it is. I found it. Guys, don't panic. Whoa, we have 2 minutes to do this. Yes, we do. It's going to be very simple, because watch me. Okay, primer is on point. Okay, primer is on. Now we are taking a brush, and I just took Blow from my Naked Basics Ultimate Palette, which is the lightest color, and I'm doing my under eyes, my brow bone makeup there in the inner corner, doing little dots there. Now I'm taking nude, just a nude, over my lids. And I'm grabbing Commando, which is just like kind of a gray, just a gray toned brownie. It's more gray than brown. Nude color, which is gonna be nice and soft in your under eye. And I'm gonna take my own palette from my own makeup kit. And I'm just gonna do a dot of shimmer here. It's gold shimmer. This palette I got in Japan. You might be able to find it online. I've never seen it in Canada. And now I'm gonna grab my mascara. Now this is my MAC Giga Black Play lash. I really like how thin it is. It's nice when I have a lash lift on because I can get behind my lashes with it because it's nice and skinny. And now I'm just fluffing up the tops of them, tops of my lashes, but I started at the root. There we go. You guys just got to see the best mascara face. Now, I often get lash lifts, which is also something I do professionally, which is something that makes me not have to curl my lashes. Now, you guys can see I really work in that mascara like nobody's business. Curling your lashes isn't actually the healthiest thing for your lashes, but here we go. And I'm very lightly do my bottom mascara just so I don't look like a spider. There we go, you guys. There is my look in 20 minutes. This is Get the Look in 20 minutes, and I hope you guys liked it. I'm also going to put on a little bit of blush. Here we go. Guys, my desk is a disaster. You guys should see this. It's hilarious. Okay. I'm using the other half of that makeup brush. Okay, you guys, I did it in about 21 minutes. So, oh, that is pink. There we are. Now, it's important to do the blush from the side, by the way. You don't want to do like dot here and a dot there because that's how you look like that thing from Saw. No one wants that. No one likes that. Now, I just did a light gloss earlier, and how cute is that? I'm ready to go. You guys, that was so quick, and that's really how basic I keep the look on my clients. Sometimes I add some eyeliner, but I'll do a perfect wing tutorial in another video. I hope you guys like this. Thank you so much for joining in, and I hope to see you next time. Mwah!